we'll see the winners of 3 straight, the Syracuse Orange, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Buffalo Bulls. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Buffalo Bulls offense will get first crack at it today. We have got a tremendous matchup between these 2 running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have 2 guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance, just
turning it on. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Bulls just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. That last completion sets him up on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
And the Bulls come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Leaves it with the back. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. The Bulls are marching down the field. Got it in the middle. It's Carrion. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Buffalo!
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Orange offense will get its first chance now. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Got a man in the middle. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Russell. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Orange with a lot of work to do on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for a huge play. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Got it in the middle. It's Hawkins. At the 45 on his way. There he goes. The 10. Touchdown, Buffalo. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He's able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 14-0. You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that.
There he goes. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Syracuse right back at it.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
The Orange converted and picked up that last first down by keeping it on the ground. Maybe they go right back to it. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. Syracuse needs to come up with a big third down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Syracuse. A methodical drive that they... Looking for room. It's Webb. Past the first down marker and still running. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll leave it with him. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Bulls getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Bulls. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Fighting off the defender. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short. Touch pass on the run. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. The Orange will have to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll give it to Johnson. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Bulls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off the play fake. Gonna take a shot. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Buffalo! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Michigan left little doubt. You know, this version of the Maize and Blue can hang with any of the teams of the past. And remember, this is a program with multiple national titles. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's James. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Quickly to the tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. Syracuse, with that legacy of running backs, just ripped off a huge one there. Let's see what they've got this time. From the gun, running back gets to give.
Well, I know he was struggling to get going early in this game. That right there, though, was easily his best run so far. And this is one of the more talented running backs you're going to see in the entire nation. They need more runs like that to get this offense going if they're going to win this game.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Surging forward on the sneak.
And let's not complicate this. It's worked before. The QB sneak continues to get 1st downs. Keep using it. Keep moving the chains.
The Orange converted and picked up that last 1st down by keeping it on the ground. Maybe they go right back to it. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. Oh, he's got some space. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Orange could go for it all right here on 2nd and inches. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Quick spin on the run. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. Syracuse comes to the line on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Orange. Quick strike through the air for the score. Big time touchdown there to get some much needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
Buffalo, 28, Syracuse.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
To the ground with the back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
We'd love to see this on offense early in drives. Getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The play action fake. Quickly out to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, Buffalo. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Syracuse, 14.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. A strike downfield. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Orange with a ton of options available on 2nd and short. Just a short pass to the tight end. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. They just keep firing. Got his man. He gets it inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 17. Syracuse doing business in the red zone. grab on the left. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
They'll run play action. Catch in the middle, it's McFadden. Touchdown, Cuse. And they take it in for 6 more points.
We needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Courtney. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Right down the middle. Wide open downfield. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He leaves it with his back. Breaks into the open. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Off the play fake on first down. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. And the Bulls will kick it off to start the second half.
21.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on off.
Oh, a lot of space. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Syracuse.
Offensive line, give me a crack. I'll do the rest. How about the Jets? The speed. He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
Buffalo, 42. Syracuse, 28.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Makes a move. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Creates a little space. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He might want another play. Johnson wants to throw it. Trying to beat the D deep. Grabs it inside the 10. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. The Bulls will hustle to the line. Trying to slam in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulls.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
Syracuse, 28.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Caught near the sticks. It's Tremble. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game...
Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. That's caught. It's Webb. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffalo! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Makes the quick grab. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Well, after not getting a thing done on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Now the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Willis. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Syracuse with a major problem and a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And the misconnection on 3rd down. Syracuse will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football. Turning it on! And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Bulls can really attack on this 2nd and short. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They run the reverse. And the defense played that one beautifully, and they'll knock him down for a loss.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Headed to the end zone. He stopped just short of the goal line at the one. An explosive play has him set up. The Bulls trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. He's looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Tosses it incomplete.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Here comes the heat. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. The Orange with that goal line virtually on their heels, trying to find some room to operate. The give on the option. Follows a good block there, picks up threes out to the 9.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Syracuse will send out the punt team. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll haul it in right around the logo. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get it. It's a touchdown. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Going to the running game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to swing it on second down. Under fire. And they can't make the connection, and 3 quarters are in the books as we head to the fourth. We've reached the break. Buffalo has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Quarterback making adjustments. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Snagged in the middle. It's Courtney. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
And the Bulls will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep, making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. But jet sweep pass. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. Here's the heat. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catch in the middle. It's Blackburn. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. Great place to start for this offense. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Bulls are threatening in the red zone. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. The handoff to Johnson. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And the Bulls are in the hurry-up. Trying to surge it in. And they can't punch it in with a 1st down run, and the defense has 1 stop. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Notre Dame escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think the Irish fans there today could have done without this one being so close. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Grabbed in the middle. It's Blackburn. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. They're setting up the screen. Sweet cut there. And he's still running after the move. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down.
Let's go.
Wants to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Russell. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Orange with a ton of options available on second and short. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. They're working that left side. The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Syracuse looked to be in dire straits to start this drive, but now they've got some room to operate. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he crossed. They'll give it to the back. Got a little space. Breaks into the open. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. It's a really nice run.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Finds his man. It's Ferguson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Trying play action. Got it in the middle. It's Webb. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it. They should be able to kneel this one out. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. He wants to change this route. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Plucks it out of the air. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. The Bulls moving quickly to the line. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. After this, it'll be a wrap. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, they're after him. And down he goes, and that's going to do it. Didn't have much of a chance there, and the defense puts an exclamation point on this one.